Welcome to another Still Speaks video, and we have not done this map in ages. It's called Iskellian Coast, and it is a very rarely played map because, well, it's not super well balanced. I don't know, it's just not a map that people really enjoy, but it is kind of cool to see from time to time. So anyhow, let's get on with it. Of course, we got the Eco Viewer made by Alphahex. Thank you, Alphahex. And I'm going to hit that play button and let things go on. So this is the third match of the pre-recorded videos. Remember, I was telling you the last two videos are pre-recorded because I have things to do and I am supposed to go on a trip. So hopefully I streamed within those 3 weeks and you guys enjoyed it. So comment down below, let me know if I streamed or not. If I didn't, well, I better get on it, huh? So anyhow, we got Team 1 down here in the southwest and Team 2 in the northeast. So we got Alphahex, the guy who made the Eco Viewer. Click the link down below to subscribe to his YouTube channel. It is worth your time. He is spawning in as the brown Aeon Commander, dropping down a triple research station opener. And I think he could do that because the rush distance is, I think it's quite a bit longer than open palms. And then as air player, this is the air spot or navy spot. Probably the air spot. You don't want to be caught without air because your land player will be destroyed. We got Krawl spawning in as the teal Aeon Commander, dropping down a double research station opener and a single air factory. That is quite the risk, but who knows, maybe it'll pay off for him. And then Team 2, their opponents, we got Ghost spawning in as the orange Aeon ACU, dropping down a triple land factory opener. So he better start pushing those units in right now. Yeah, I mean, three fact versus 3 research. The 3 fact could easily win this and push this, at least contain Alphahex for a little while. Then as air player, we got Vlastav. Vlastav spawning in as the green Cybran Commander, dropping on a double air factory opener. Not doing the commander trick. What I mean by the commander trick, you hit assist right here and the commander will automatically go back and forth in between them. Or you can manually assist. Now, is it just me or are the tiles here low res when you zoom in? They look cool from afar, but zooming in, look at how low res that is. Supreme Commander 2. Ooh, seem more like Supreme Commander poo. I'm kidding. No, that is, I think that's just the texture problem right there, in my opinion. Krawl is not having it. He's not letting... Yep. Vlastav, get out of here, bucko. See, there's some nice textures. Well, you can't get close enough to see it, but it looks really nice. Look how good the water looks in Supreme Commander 2. It's beautiful. Gorgeous. Get up close here. Wait, is it... the textures always look this poopy? Huh. Comment down below if the textures have always looked this crappy, and I'm just now realizing it. Or maybe that's just normal video game texture of this era. Anyhow. See, look at all those bots. They definitely had the advantage, but they waited. So that's a problem. Ghost waited. There was a scout, and now he's not getting through at all. He needs MMLs now to get through, and that'll take time to chew through this. We got point defense and a bunch of these laser energy generators. So this isn't gonna work out for him. See, the scout definitely saw this stuff. They got the anti-air, not a bad idea, but I think Krawl is behind in air. He's gonna catch up and then... Wait a minute. Why is the... Why is the engineer building the air factory? That's not a good plan. Oh, he's pushing his ACU up. Never mind. That's a great plan. Pushing the double ACU up there in the beginning. Not a bad idea. Now, I'm going to speed this bad boy up because I have limited amount of time. And I heard this match. It was labeled a long match. And the file size was big to boot. So I'm going to have to just speed it up because my time is limited, but I'm making it happen. Casting 3 matches in a short time takes a lot out of you guys, so give me a break. I did 3 in 1 week, and I had to do all the other things I needed to do in my life. So, give me a moment. Give me a break. I am going to slow it down now that there's action. Never mind. We saw a mass extractor get wrecked. Alphahex puts down an anti-air tower. What a nice guy helping out his... Oh, we got some air fights going on over here. Who's winning it? Krawl, is he gonna push it? Krawl's pushing it. And reinforcements come. And they almost wipe out Krawl's air force. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! We saw Alphahex satcap a Cybran engineer, so that could be really bad for Team 1. They're flying out to dispatch it because that's the right way to respond to that type of threat. Krawl goes out to protect the engineer, which is a good idea because can you imagine if there's Cybran tech on the field with Aeon tech? They'd be unstoppable. There'd be nothing they couldn't do. Now, these bots have not even pushed in. They try to push in once, but I don't know. Waiting is just not the right thing to do. They need MMLs. MMLs at this point could slowly chip away at this maybe? I don't know. At this point, either turtle better or find a way to break the turtle. Alphahex exchanging engineers. That's a smart thing to do when you have enemy tech. That is something for those at home to do. You know, if you ever capture an enemy engineer, bring it home. That's a good placement for a factory with a shield. Ooh, got that radar. That's a good placement for a factory shield and a anti-air. The only problem is if there's any navy there, that's done. That's dead. Building a bunch of energy, but yeah. There we go. Looks like Alphahex is gonna lose an NG, yep. In a bit of a fight right here. This looks like an important air fight. Who is winning? Looks like Krawl is getting the better of this one at this moment. Uh-oh, reinforcements for Vlastav. It looks like Krawl is retreating, and that was not the right thing to do. He should have just lost his units valiantly and take out as many. Oh, we missed a teleport up in here. All those lasers are just nuking these Harvogs. What should happen if Ghost was smart, he just would move his units away from the energy generators. Just move them away and wait. Now he could push in. Just attack. Now he could just push. Oh! Don't go near the Cybran units, buddy. Oh, he's going for the core mass. This looks disastrous. But that's not... These things aren't focusing on anything. Not a single core mass extractor. There it goes. There they go. What does that do to Alphex's economy? It nukes it. Just kidding, he's got mass converters. Now he's got to move away from the lasers. Just move away from them. Now send a second wave up, teleport in, and go for Krawl. Start taking things out, like cut them off. Like now you could surround them. Like Alphahex is, see, that's the thing about the energy the electroshock, right? It only lasts for a few seconds and then it goes on a cooldown. This is a bad place to stop. And again with the electroshock. That mass converter is gonna bite the dust though? No. Krawl's, oh! Krawl was almost dead! We missed that almost. Krawl, dude, Krawl, your head's sticking out of the water, buddy. I hate to break it to you. Hate to break it to you, you could still die. Buddy. Yeah. Team 2 doesn't realize that. Does Team 1 even know that they're just waiting? They're not actually underwater. There's no height. They need to get right there to really hide, I think. Oh my goodness. That's pretty funny, actually. Looks like Krawl is losing his base. Now, these guys, this is a wasted opportunity here because Alphex's flank is vulnerable. Teleport in, wipe that stuff out, keep moving while the electroshock goes on, and come back and do the job. Get some MMLs in there. This is just a sacrificial lamb right there. Those are just sacrificial units. Lots of destruction over here in Krawl's base. Just getting picked apart very, very slowly because nothing is being targeted down by the entire group. Yeah, that expansion's donezo. And Vlastav is building an expansion. I like that. That's very good. I don't know why Krawl is still building air units. He really should just not. And his engineer shouldn't be building energy either. His engineer should be retreating. And yeah, like I said, you see, I didn't even see it, but look at all of that. Just get wiped out. And all Alphahex has to do is just leave a few engineers on standby and repair. And now there's TML. And that can make it, yep, that reaches the core mass and the factories over there. So, what did we learn here today, everyone watching? That electroshock isn't that scary. It's not. But if you are able to move away and then push in, it is not scary. But it's scary when it's up close and you're taking damage, but because it does do great damage. But if you're able to, you know, maneuver away, you could come back and destroy it. Now look at this. Alphahex put energy generators. He's definitely got structure detonate. He's got some point defense there. He's got the mass converters. Yeah, this is a very dangerous area. And anybody at home, if your team has an Aeon player and a Cybran player, do this. Put these in the middle of each other's base, because now you're protected by electroshock and structure detonate. Of course, Alphahex built a nuke silo. Of course, he's got sacrifice heal. That's going to build a nuke in no time. Aeon is a very balanced faction. Yeah, this is bad here for Ghost. Ghost is about to be ghosted. So yeah, we're going to watch this start being built. We're going to see buildings around it be sacrificed to build this thing very quickly. Vlastav, what are you doing with your mass, dude? You're fired, man. Get out of here. Look at that mass. Where's Alphahex's mass? Yeah, he doesn't have enough mass to build that. Okay, so Krawl's thing's base slowly got picked apart. Yeah, Alphahex doesn't have enough mass to build the... Oh, does he now? Not yet. Gonna keep pumping that. Gotta keep pumping that mass conversion. I can't remember how much a nuke silo is, but I really want to show you the sack cap in action, because once that starts building Alphahex's floating mass, he does not have enough yet. It must be a pretty high number. Yeah, just slowly picking apart Krawl right there. It's not Alphahex teleport for his ACU, so he's gonna get his ACU out of there. Probably a smart idea. And Vlastav building a bunch of ships. He really needs to start using that mass. Build more air, build more ships. He's floating so much mass, and that's just embarrassing. That's an embarrassing amount of mass. Oh, there it goes. Watch this. We're gonna see sack heal in action, I'm sure. Okay, nuke silo is being built. Alphahex is gonna sacrifice some of this stuff around it, right? Maybe not. Maybe he's not gonna sacrifice heal these nuke silos, but that's one way to help build these things faster. If you sacrifice heal next to the units next to it, it brings the building up faster. Yeah, not a whole lot is happening out here. So Alphahex is being pointed at. Speeding this up just a little bit. There it is. There's a sack heal. Did you see that? A little bit of a bump in the repair rate. Okay, Alphahex has successfully made it back on his soil. Krawl is just chilling, waiting in the water. He should be dead. These guys should have just bombed him into oblivion yet, but people don't check that sort of thing. So, for some reason, putting units... Oh, there's a slip tax. That's good. It didn't do the trick, though. So we got Cybran battleships, and Cybran Salem's Ghost is now floating mass. Vlastav is floating... This is a problem. When you get to the late game and you're floating mass, it's not working out. I know why Alphahex's mass turns red. It's because he's... Look at that! Jumped up to over 1,000. It's because he's doing mass conversion, and so is Krawl. Yeah. Loyalty guns. I think there's sack heals going on with that. Little bit of damage going on. No big. Now this is actually a good little force right here. The Enforce Executioner and the Salem. It's a great force to do some damage. But we got a loyalty gun on the way. We got a nuke defense silo. And sack healing that bad boy. It didn't bring it all the way up. And there's a first strategic launch. That came very quick. And it's going for the air factory. That's going for this air stuff right there. That's where I think it's going, right? I thought I saw a red thing pointing at it. I'm pretty sure I did. Why are these air units why aren't they attacking things here? I mean, am I crazy? Man, that nuke is flying a distance. Pretty ball of light, isn't it? Pretty ball of light. Now Vlastav is... Oh, he's hunkering. Smart. And Vlastav is about to lose his core mass. Pretty much everything. All of his air factories. That is not pleasant. Ghost is floating mass. He has no reason to be floating mass. He has no business floating mass. He's got a loyalty gun. That's cool. Oh, I see what's happening. Let's see if a ship gets captured and returns back to its team. That's one way to take out the TML. Trying to capture a dying ship. That's very funny. Now, where's this nuke going? Is it going here? It would make logical sense to me. And it is. The right place to nuke. And boom. Down it goes. How does that hurt Ghost's mass? Pretty bad, actually. That's funny. Free battleships for Alpha. Oh, Alphahex is under attack. Teleporting right there. Right on Alphahex. Alphahex has shields and stuff. He's not worried. And I think Structure Detonate did him in. Gotta be careful of those Cybran energy generators. Look at all that anti-air. Like, that's not gonna work out. This loyalty gun doesn't have a lot of good targets. But this loyalty gun is just picking apart this navy so quickly. A group of units just chilling. I think Krawl is free to walk back there because the Air Force is no longer a huge threat. Got a bunch of slip stacks. That's so many. That is just overkill. That's overkill. Still didn't work, did it? Because the positioning matters with the slip tacks. Well, we'll see if it's gonna... Man, I just want to see them... I just want to see one ship be taken by Alphahex and a ship be taken back. So that was taken by Alphahex. Is it going to come back? Please let it happen. I want to see it. Please live. Please live. Oh! It got taken back. Oh, it got taken by Orange. And now it's being taken back by Alphahex. Oh my goodness, this is hilarious. This is the first on Still Speaks. Oh, it nuked the loyalty gun! So its last act was to take this, and then it got taken back because that loyalty gun right there took it back. That is just too darn bad. But that's a first. It changed hands. First, it started with Vlastav. Then it went to Alphahex. Then it went to Ghost. Then it went back to Alphahex. You know, the only thing that would have made that better is if Krawl had a loyalty gun and took it himself. That it would be in all four players' hands, and that would have been... Even that was a Still Speaks first. That was a Still Speaks first, and we saw it. That was neat. Yep, stealing bots. Executioner class battleships, they're positioned much better. Strategic launch, where is it going? Gotta get rid of those boats, right? It's that production facility. That got pointed at, so we might see something there. This again? No, over here? Oh, that again. Probably the best choice. Didn't get the mass extractors, but they're not... Oh, got one. Only one left. Wasn't, you know, a huge threat because those are not... Those aren't... What would you call that? Vetted mass? So look how much... Okay, look how much of this land is saturated with both Alphahex and Krawl's stuff. I mean, almost the whole island is used up. The body... Like, if you... Look at this as a... Come on, let's turn around. If you... Let's try and show you the seahorse. It looks like a seahorse, right? There's the head. It's got a lollipop in backwards, so it's confused. And yeah, it's a little bit of a seahorse. And it's got a... It's got its... should I say it? It's got a butt plug shared with its brother, who also has a reversed lollipop. Very, or is it a ball gag? Oh, man, those Supreme Commander 2 devs were kinky. Double butt plug for the seahorse and a ball gag. These people, man. These people. But, yeah, I'm going to speed it up. Because look at the difference here. This is not a good thing when your opponent's base looks like this. So yeah, I definitely sped that up because I don't think it's going too well in Team 2's favor right now. But anything could happen, you know. Anything could. Oh, gonna get that mass extractor. What happens when a mass extractor blows? Everything around it blows. Let's slow that down and see where that is going. We already knew. We saw the arrow. It's going right for those C factories. Definitely a good late game match, and it looked like Team 2 could have had a chance to win it, but they just waited. Don't wait. Scout and see what your opponent's doing. If your opponent goes, oh, that's all almost, nope, one survived. If your opponent goes all research and you're going triple land factory, go in. Just go in. You know, make them regret it. Because their research won't pop off until later. Where are these nukes going? This is Stone Aging Vlastav again. Yep. Oh, that's getting this. Research down. Stone Aging Vlastav once again, but one mass extractor survives. You know, at this point, it'd be a good idea to get a, I don't know, anti-nuke or 10. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 nukes just right there. Just another nuke. He's finishing off the job here. I think this is wild. Yeah, this isn't going to do much. At this point, this is a failed... That's automatically a failed attack. Yeah, this is gone. Mass converter. C factory survives 2 nukes. That ACU down to almost half health from that nuke. Ghost finally gave up. Where is this nuke going? Remember, Alphahex could see everything with this illuminator. It's going for the head of the seahorse, and boom! Pierced its ear right there. Now Alphahex has a formidable air force. Gonna slowly pick things apart. You know, this could have been quite a and Vlastav finally concedes. Honestly, this match could have been a whole lot better if Ghost attacked sooner. And I cannot stress that enough. If Ghost kept attacking this one side, he would have made a dent. Oh my goodness. And then there's going to be Aeon Cybern Navy from Alphahex there. Jumped in there, did damage, and he could have just hit and ran. He could have built up forces here. He could even built factories here. Have MMLs just mass produce MMLs. Boom. Alphahex would have had a harder time. He probably would have gotten the loyalty gun eventually, but lots and lots of damage would have been done by now. And also, Vlastav could have switched to gunships as well. That would have been a really good tech switch. After he eliminated his opponent, in fact, he could have taken his a transport, put it right there, and built up. And he could have built even some Cybern artillery right there. That would have been so good. Like, just have everything but like a bunch of stuff behind enemy lines. They wouldn't have had anything to do. They couldn't have done anything about that. Not a thing. Because Krawl was defenseless. Alphahex only has this stuff. It took him a while to get those nukes. You get that going, he would have had to send nukes all over the place. So, you know, probably would have lost that. But by this time, hopefully, Ghost would have been hitting him with, you know, bigger and better things. And once that nuke happened, they would have gotten anti-nuke, so that would be ineffective. An anti-nuke would have been built there, rebuild the artillery, boom, boom, boom. And then sooner or later, we'd have Galactic Colossi walking in here and just riggedy-wrecking the place. So, you know, that's what should have happened, you know? So, that's how I would have done that. But, you know, I could see everything Ghost and Vlastav cannot. We could see it all here in the cast, but our good friends Vlastav and Ghost cannot see it because they had the fog of war. You know, you're versing Alphahex and Krawl. That's pretty scary. So, great players. Alphahex is one of the best in the world. Krawl is getting up there. He's a great player. I think he's wonderful. And the way he handled this match was done quite well. Even though he lost air in the beginning, he made a comeback. His opponent was not able to kill him. He hid in the water, even though it wasn't a very good hiding place. It worked. It duped his opponent. Same with Alphahex. It worked. So, where'd that nuke go? The nuke is a lie? Where's the nuke? The nuke is just an icon at this point. Wow. And that nuke was about to fire too. Wow. But yeah. So, thank you for sending me this Alphahex. He sent this to me last year in the summer. So, thank you for being patient there. I thought it was a cast-worthy match because it was just weird and bizarre. And we got a Still Speaks First out of it, right? And I think this map has been only out of the 10 plus years I've been doing casts for Supreme Commander 2. This has been the third time I casted it, I think. That's wild. So, yeah. Let's look at Alphex's base before we wrap this up. Look at all that. This was just an incredible thing right there. The Cybran energy generators. That's just so good. It's gonna be nuts. That's so nuts. Enemies teleport there. They're dead. They're dead. I know lots of damage happened here, but it was pretty negligible. So yeah, he's got a couple illuminators to see everything, a bunch of loyalty guns, and a bunch of nukes. So that's neat. So like this video, subscribe to my channel, favorite it helps me out, send good replays to stillspeaks@gmail.com, or do like Alphahex did. He joined the Supreme Commander 2 Discord server, he went to hashtag replays for stillspeaks, he uploaded it, and he added me, and he was patient. Or you could always find me on the Discord by clicking the link down below and joining, and direct messaging me your replay. Do one of those, do more than one, I'll be pissed, but you do one, we're all good. Do more than one, I'll be confused and upset. Doing one, we're A-okay. You know what I mean? So yeah, let's just not confuse Still Speaks here, and let's just, you know, be chill. So yeah, those are how you get me replays. I know people ask me all the time, and I'm like, I tell you in almost every one of my videos. But yeah. You got to join the Supreme Commander 2 Discord server. It's got almost 4,000 members. Let's get it there, people. Come on. If you have not joined yet, now is the time. People are making brand new maps for the community. And you know what? There's a reason why I haven't done what I threatened. Not threatened. I announced last year. I said that I was going to start doing different games. The only reason why I haven't is because the community has been making new maps. The community, I've streamed and had a great time, and people have been donating me money. How can I betray them now? I can't. I can't. I'm not saying I'm betraying you guys. I'm saying that I want to get my numbers up, but you know, I'm getting my money up. You know what I'm saying? I'm totally kidding. I appreciate everyone who donated to me, and jokes aside, you guys are amazing. For real, for real, for real, for real. I appreciate every donation, even if it's as low as $5. It just makes me feel good that I'm appreciated. Every comment I appreciate. I'm just telling you guys that I appreciate you. That's why, like, the community's doing such hard work on like maps and stuff. It's almost as if they're saying, "Uh-oh, Still Speaks is gonna do different games. Let's make sure he doesn't." Well, if that was their intent, they were successful. So, there you have it. You got to join the Supreme Commander 2 Discord server for those reasons. You can also find out tournaments. Cue Alphahex's ad now.
What? You still haven't joined the biggest Supreme Commander 2 Discord in the world with over 1,000? 2,000? You have General, Hall of Fame, all the YouTube channels, all the YouTube videos, streaming. Don't worry about that. Ask for some help, post some memes, send some replays, find a game, death chat. We even have a channel for all the Xbox Subcom 2 players. So what are you waiting for? Click the first link in the video description or just type Supreme Commander 2 in this thing that nobody will ever use. You should join now.
Comment down below, say something nice about the players, about the game. Just say something nice. We need more kindness in this world, and, you know, I just think it's a good thing. So please, lots of people are sad. Let's try to lift up their spirits by being kind. Please. I'll do my best too. I know I fail, I'm a jerk sometimes, but, you know, let's try. And if you like what I do, and you want to support this channel monetarily, I have a Patreon page. My only patron right now is a Cone. Thank you so much for holding out, buddy. You are appreciated. You can see all my past patrons like Alphahex, Iron Commander. All these people are great. Valor, I appreciate you all for being past patrons. And then we got my Ko-Fi account. That's another way to support me monetarily. You could give me as little as $5 once, or you can make it a reoccurring charge, or you could give me a lot more money if you so please. Either way, I'd be happy to have it. If not, no problem. Your viewership means a lot to me as well. I used to get like 200 views a video. Now it's up to 3. That is, you may say that's not a whole lot. No, it is quite a lot, because this game is a small niche, community, and if 300 of those people watch my video, thank you. Means a lot. Some of mine got up to 500 to 1,000, so, you know, I'm happy. Thank you. But anyhow, enough about that. Big thank you to my Ko-Fi supporters: Nuclear Pizza, Mr. Wizard, Chabot, Dr. Pearl, Alex, Anonymous, and a huge thank you, huge, gigantic thank you to Colin 300. And if you guys want to support me without spending any money, don't even worry about it. I understand you don't need to spend money to help me out. Watch my videos all the way through, just all the way through. Like, comment, subscribe. Feed the YouTube algorithm. Watch time matters, so that means watching all the way through. Liking, engagement, commenting, subscribing, doing all that thing helps me out so much. It pushes Supreme Commander 2 to more people. And if you want to be even cooler, check out my band. We're called King of Cups. We're on Spotify. Well, wait a minute. They're on YouTube, so watch our music videos all the way through. Comment, like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Watch them all the way through. I'd appreciate that. And if you want to be the most amazing you possibly could be, my band King of Cups is on Spotify. You could add Missing You to a playlist. Listen to it 3, 4, 5 times through, all the way through, because Spotify cares about engagement and listen time. So repeat listeners matter. So if you add it to a playlist, that's engagement. And if you follow us, that's engagement. And if you listen to it repeatedly, engagement. And if you listen to it all the way through, matters. So if you do that, I'd appreciate you. You guys are super cool. Thank you. So where am I in all this? Yeah, I think I'm going to end this. Share with your friends, family, and foes, because I need something interesting to watch as well. And as always, everyone, G.